another Animo character, I swear to God, I'm not pulling. Not a platformer, no! Hear me out, all right? Wait, that's Animo colors. I'm scared. Why does it look like Animo? That's an Animo vision. Doppelganger? Oh, that's a doppelganger, yeah. It's like this cute little art, and then all of a sudden it's like nightmare. Hello, friends and gamers. So, as you can see, we're watching a trailer, not a special program for this one. Once again, I say again because I just recently did this with Zenless. And it was actually really convenient because I didn't have to get up at 6 in the morning. So, we're doing it again, but this time we're doing it with Genshin. We are going to watch the version 5.4 trailer for Genshin Impact, as well as the events overview. Zenless Zone Zero and most other Hoyoverse games, Honkai Impact specifically, I'm not sure about Honkai Star Rail, but like it's kind of most other Hoyoverse games, does it where they put the event overview in the trailer, and other games like Reverse does it that way. I think PGR does it that way. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why they split it. I don't know why you did that, Hoyoverse. Hoyoverse does a lot, specifically, Hoyoverse does a lot of things for the marketing of Genshin Impact that I have to look at, and I'm like, why are you doing it this way? The other games don't do it this way. What's going on? But hey, they're doing well, so I guess I can't say anything. I'm holding Genshin merch as I have the Kokomi cup in my hand. It's my new water cup, because I can actually get the lid off of it. Anyways, version 5.4, Moonlight Amidst Dreams. We finally have a therapist in Teyvat. It's official. So now when I say, hey, maybe get therapy about a specific character, we actually have licensed therapists in Teyvat. So I can say that as much as I want now. I believe it's an Inazuma event. I know Risley's getting a rerun. That's about all I know, because this was 12 hours ago. I'm watching this 12 hours late, technically 13 hours late, because the special program was an hour before they posted it to YouTube as a video. So we're going to start with the trailer, and then we'll switch over to the events overview, which is another like 2-minute long video, and that'll be this video. Nothing crazy. We're just going to watch. I know we're getting a new character, and right now I'm kind of like on the fence about them. If it's another Animo character, I forget cause she was drip marketed, but I forget what character type she is. If it's another Animo character, I swear to God, I'm not pulling. But could be anything. Could be anything. I'm excited to get an Inazuma event though. I do kind of hope that, ooh, cute. I do kind of hope this is a continuation of the music event, because there was a storyline, right? There was like a whole storyline in the karaoke music event that we had last time we were in Inazuma that they just cut off. And there was that bit at the end with Raiden, and I was like, what are we talking about? What are we doing? And then we just, I was gonna say went to Natlan, but I think we did something in Fontaine. I don't even know. It was ages ago. It was like, it was definitely last year, obviously, because it's January, but it was like ages ago. It was like before the summer event, because that was one of the very last events I did in full in Genshin. And then I kind of fell off on doing the events, mostly because they got really short and I felt like they weren't being done as well as they were in the past. So I kind of just like gave up. Still haven't done Lantern Rite, by the way, because that like just opened. It feels so weird. That's another thing why I don't really, I feel like weird about this, because I haven't done Lantern Rite yet, obviously, because I think it just opened like yesterday or something. And obviously yesterday was Thursday, so I didn't do it I wasn't going to start it on a Thursday. If anything, I'll start it tomorrow. But I still haven't done anything for Lantern Rite. I think the Behemoth event to do in Genshin. I don't even know. It's like a combat event. I don't know. I feel like I haven't logged into Genshin in like years. So white fur and anti-pink. Is that? Oh. Anti-pink is Miko. Not a platformer, no! No! Guys, it's over. It's so over. Oh my God. So, if you have at all kept up with my indie game shenanigans, because I play a lot of indie games on the channel as well, just because I love supporting indie art in any way, shape, and form, whether it's music or animation or what have you, and what will. I really like doing that. So I play a lot of indie games on the channel, because that's one way to do that. Obviously, it's indie art. But for whatever reason, the last like couple of months, I've been having the worst luck with platformers. It's not even that the platformer itself is bad. A lot of them are really good, but either they don't run properly on my computer for whatever reason. I suck at the mechanics, and then I dying and rage quitting, and I've just not been having a good time with platformers recently. And now that we're getting a platformer event essentially in Genshin, I have hope. I do have hope, because the platformer style minigame event that we got in Honkai Impact last year, I think it was either last year or the year before. It hasn't been 2 years, but it's also might not have been, like it hasn't been it's maybe a year and a half. That was quite easy, the platforming there, and it was very fun. I did that whole event, so I'm hoping it's similar to that, obviously. I'm assuming it is, but the fact that it's a platformer, I might cry. See, this looks fun. This looks fun. This looks like a repeat of something we got in like the first version of Golden Apple Archipelago, the very first summer event in Genshin Impact. And I really liked that. But I think in every year post that, like the second year we had Golden Apple, it was a little bit different. I didn't like it as much if we did have it. And then after that, obviously we didn't go back to the Golden Apple Archipelago. If I could be so honest, I think we should go back to Golden Apple Archipelago this year. Hear me out, all right? A lot of people fell off of playing Genshin recently, right? Myself included. I think bringing us back to Golden Apple Archipelago would be a very good move if you're looking to get old players to come back and then new players, because it's like, oh, well, I heard this is really good. I think it would be a good idea. Also, I just really want to go back to the Golden Apple Archipelago. Especially because we're going to Snezhnaya very shortly. I think it would make game dev team. I think it would make sense to kind of do something nostalgic like that before we go to Snezhnaya. You know, I know that it would be fun to have a summer event in Natlan, but it's always warm in Natlan, so I think it would be fine to go anywhere else. Oh my god. Well, that's the new character. She's Electro. I forget her name, but she's cute. Mizuki. She's cute. Wait, that's Animo colors. I thought she was Electra. I'm scared. I'm scared. Why does it look like Animo? We literally just got a new Animo character. Like, she's cute. Cute, these little guys. I like her design a lot. Obviously, I'm a Kokomi enjoyer. I would like something similar to that. But okay, hold on. I forgot. I've like every thought I've had so far has just gone out the window. I'm like, wait, what's happening now? Wait, what? Hold on. Let me reverse back for a little bit. Like, I like her design, but if I do end up skipping her, I think it would be because oh, that's an Animo vision. That's an Animo vision. Yep. All right. Well, it depends on what her kit is then, because if she's like a support Animo, then maybe I could make it work. But what is this supposed to be? Doppelganger? Oh, that's a doppelganger, yeah. Oh. Wait, this could be a really fun event. Raiden? Wait a minute. If Raiden gets a doppelganger, would it just be... That's us. Because it would be really interesting if they did the route of Raiden getting a doppelganger and it's just her sister, like, reincarnated or something. Just a nightmare. Ooh. Is this a repeat of the Shikitai show? Is that the name of the little paper dude? I never finished that event. That was like very close to when I started really getting into Genshin, so I just never did that event. I like started it and I couldn't finish it with my characters. They like have this like cute little therapist girl. First of all, why does she have a fake? This is a fake vision. Why does she have a fake vision? Second of all, it's like this cute little art and then all of a sudden it's like nightmare. Like what? I'm not mad about it. I love drama and I feel like some of my favorite Genshin Impact event stories have been the ones that like kind of go deep, have like a little bit of a deeper meaning, if you will. Like the Sumeru events I really liked because I just really liked Sumeru in general. They did a really good job with the story and kind of like exploring deeper themes with it, but not going too crazy with it and to the point where it was bordering on disrespectful. There's been other events that have done that. There has been other events that have done that and taken it a bit too far to the bordering on disrespectful territory, which they've all been more recent events, and that's kind of why I think I have fallen off, if you will. But this could be a really good event for the lore enjoyers. they showed like 2 mini games and they scare me because, well, one of them scares me because it's the platformer, and I've just been having horrible luck with platformers recently. And so anytime I see a platformer, I'm like, oh God, not another one. Which sucks because I keep doing this to myself where I'm like, oh, this looks fun. I'll play this little platformer. What could go wrong? And I keep doing it. And then I realize, oh, I'm struggling. So, we'll see what happens. But that is the trailer for Moonlight Amidst Dreams. I'm actually quite excited. I was just thinking the other day about Inazuma. Inazuma is a little bit of had a tragic fate, if you will, because I feel like it had potential and like the back half of it was really good, but the like front half, it was like that first couple of like the first two, or like just the first act where you're going on like the fetch quest. Like I look back on it with, maybe it's nostalgia goggles at this point, but I look back on it and I'm like, I actually think it was really good. They just didn't execute it that well with the like going around and seeing how the residents of Inazuma live and all that. I think that was kind of the downfall for that one. But like looking back on it, and I'm like, they actually did a pretty good job with that, at least from a lore standpoint. I gotta give it to them. I kind of liked it, especially the back half was really good with like Wanderer and all that. I really liked Wanderer. Was not in well, we did have Wanderer. I'm thinking of Sumeru. Oh my God, maybe it wasn't that good. But then like the Raiden's character quests also were really good. Like I bawled like a baby at the scene with her sister. Bawled like a baby. I don't know if that was in part 1 or part 2, but it was really good. Like this story could go one of two ways, and I'm excited for it contingently. Excited contingency. Because I feel like it'll really matter like once we actually get into it. As for the new character, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like we might have to pop up in the special program just so I can see the details about her, because I don't think they're putting it in any of this info. Like it's not really in, like they did show her a bit in the trailer, but they didn't really go over her kit. So maybe we'll pop in and I'll literally just like read off what's there. I don't know. We're gonna go events now because I believe they'll show the banners there. I'm not sure because I don't know if they did that for Zenless. So we have the event overview. So we're gonna watch this really quickly. This should really just be like the event. So our flagship is going to be this Enchanted Tales of the Mikowa Festival. I want to say Flower Festival, but it's just Mikowa Festival. One day you receive a letter from Yai Miko, who you haven't heard from in a long while. Following the instructions laid out therein, you make your way to Tenshikaku and Inazuma to discuss an important festival-related matter. It's always Miko. Whenever like an event is happening, it's always Miko. She's always like spearheading something. Speaking of spears, we have an event polearm, which have we gotten an event polearm in a while? I'm not sure, but this is actually really pretty. The Tamayurate no Ohanashi. I actually think it's really pretty with like this flame thing here. And I actually did see like a very brief shot of this on Twitter as well, because it's a nice polearm actually. Like it's not just like a basic polearm or sword or something. It's actually quite nice. I really like it. They're showing some of the minigame stuff here though. So there's the Dreams Doubled thing, Little Fox's Daydream, which that's the platformer. And then Bunshin Phantasm. So what is Bunshin Phantasm? Okay, this is what is this? They didn't show this in the trailer, I don't think. Looks like maybe a puzzle of some sort. Then we have Akitsu Harpastum. Oh, it's like okay, I get it. That's because this is kind of like something we've seen before, but in Inazuma. Okay, Little Fox's Daydream is gonna make me cry. Oh, this isn't that bad, I don't think. I'm probably gonna rage quit at least one time. Realm of Tempered Valor then looks like a combat event. Just as a hero's conquest know no bounds, so too must their training forever go on. What is going on in that video? It looks like it's a combat event, so nothing new. Invasive Fish Rank. Actually, I gotta give it to him. I was just talking about the other day with the Zenless Zone Zero 1.5 trailer. I was literally just talking about how I have a baseline for bad fishing minigames. Hi, I really like fishing minigames in any game I play. I play a lot of cozy games as well, right? So I play a lot of fishing minigames. And whether or not I like your game usually hinges a lot on, is the fishing minigame good? But there is some outliers. For example, Stardew Valley. I can't use the word I want to use to describe the fishing minigame because I'll get demonetized, but it's a bad fishing minigame. But I love Stardew Valley. Last year I went to the IRL Stardew Valley orchestral concert, and I plan on going again this year because they're coming back to Austin. I plan on going again. So it's like, I love Stardew Valley, but the fishing minigame sucks. I did say alternatively in the Zenless Zone Zero video, I also use Genshin as a baseline for bad fishing minigames because I hate the fishing in Genshin. I don't know what it is. I don't even remember how it fully works. I just know I don't like it. So I saw this and I was like, oh no, no. But it looks like they might have changed it. So in waters south of Lumidos Harbor, so Fontaine, you encounter a rather peculiar individual who calls herself an unchained hunter. She's currently in the midst of doing everything she can to contain an impending ecological crisis. It looks like a different fishing minigame, so we're using the net instead, which I don't hate. I don't hate that. It's co-op as well, which actually I don't hate that either. Also, I'm a little bit scared because Hoyoverse is either a grab to get old players to return, or something's happening in 5.5. Something insane is happening in 5.5, I think is what they're setting up for. Because if you look at the locales for all the events, there's an event, it seems like just about in every region. And if not every, like most of them. Because we have the flagship event in Inazuma. We have the Realm of Tempered Valor, which is a combat event that could happen just about anywhere. I see Fontaine characters, but that could just be because a lot of Fontaine characters are getting reruns. Fish Wrangler is taking place in Fontaine. This Traveler's Tales anthology chapter obviously is taking place in Liyue. It looks like we're backtracking to a lot of different places, which is something they usually do, I feel like, before the summer events. Just because it's after the summer event, then we get our new region. It's usually how it works in Genshin. But the fact that they're doing it now, like, because this isn't the last patch before we get, like, maybe they're just doing it this way because we've been in Natlan for a while. I don't know how to like pinpoint what's going on here, you know? Because if we think like, okay, each patch is usually about, is it like 2 months? Or a month. I think it's like a month and a half usually. Okay, so this version of Genshin, and it started on the 1st of the month, and it's ending, I actually think I have it in my schedule right now when 5.3 is ending. Just about, because it's when Lantern Rite is ending. So Lantern Rite ends on, I think, February 9th. So it's a little bit over a month then. So if we think about it that way, this 5.4 will be February to like some point in March, because February is like stupid short, but it'll be February, then we have March, April, May. Because I don't think I have anything else Genshin. No, okay. Yeah, so I don't know where they're going with this, but it scares me a little bit because they're doing all these like callbacks to old places, and maybe it is just because we've been in Natlan. Like while we were in Natlan, it was pretty much exclusively Natlan themed events, to the point where I am not in Natlan yet because I got caught up in the Fontaine prison arc that I hated so much. That was way too long. And maybe it's just because we haven't been here in a while, but I feel like they're setting up for something. Like this version is too pretty and happy on the forefront, and literally in the trailer, there's something dark and sinister. So I feel like they're setting something up. I hope it has something to do with the karaoke music event we had in Inazuma way before. I feel like it would make enough sense to, before going to Shinaznaya, circling back to a earlier previous region. I think the most sense obviously would be to go back to Mondstadt, but maybe we go back to Inazuma and be like, okay, something's not right here, and then 5.5, 5.6 will circle back to Mondstadt. That would make a lot of sense to go, like, we end up in Mondstadt, and then we end up in going to the Golden Apple Archipelago once we think everything's fixed. Also, we have quite a bit, even like characters we've met before in Mondstadt come up in Fontaine. So I feel like going back to Mondstadt would make the most sense. So maybe that's what's happening here. It's giving us like little Easter egg sort of things, because Real Adventure is a rerun of just the film minigame from that one Fontaine event we had a couple months ago, which I did do that event. That was actually quite good. But I had fun with this because I have studied like multimedia and film before, so I had fun with it because it was like kind of stupid. Anyways, we have a Leyline Overflow, obviously. Oh, okay. So looks like, is it Mizuki? Is that her name? Is going to be a Catalyst character. I do love this Catalyst, and I wish this worked for Kokomi, because I would pull for her in a heartbeat. That's beautiful. We also have the new 4-star polearm, which, like I said, also beautiful. I think they really popped up with the weapons for this version. But I mean, Inazuma designs are so good. And again and again, they prove that. So I'm going to pop up the special program. So we have this open. They did have, it was a, not a dev stream, but a localization team stream. Yeah, okay, I think this is something I actually wanted to talk about in the, in the trailer, and then I got caught off guard by, the horrors, if you will. So, we have a story quest, it looks like. I don't know why they don't put all the content in the trailers, because they do for Zenless, and it's really nice, but they don't here. And I don't want to, like, have to pull apart Mizuki's kit, you know? Like, I don't want to have to do that. Why is she a therapist, but she's, like, serving Dango milk? It's rough out here. That's why it's rough out here. Oh, this is such a cute NPC! What the hell? I want her! These NPCs are adorable! Where have they been hiding these NPCs? She's cute. She's definitely, that's not the shot I wanted. Shareholder of Isa Bathhouse. Okay. Clinical psychologist. Dedicated to the dispersal of nightmares and to bringing people peace of mind. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Ayaka, what are you doing? Ayaka, what are you doing here? All right, here's our banners. We'll go through Mizuki's kit closer to when she's actually releasing, just because I don't feel like digging through a kit right now. We'll have to do that later on, just because I do not feel like doing that. But for phase 1, it's Mizuki and Sijun. I hate that she's Animo. I feel like we literally just got a new Animo 4-star. That makes me not want to pull for like another, you know? And also I really want Risley, so I think I might just save. Right now I've been doing some like pulls here and there for Chlorend to try and get extra copies of Yenlen, but I think I might just wait, quite frankly, because I do want Risley. Oh, but the bathhouse. The bathhouse was a contentious topic, wasn't it? I find it real funny that they're releasing a bathhouse in Genshin, like literal weeks after we got the bathhouse in Amphorius and Honkai Star Rail. It's like they figured out how to make a bathhouse and they're like, wait, we should do this in our other games. Which Hoyoverse does that a lot with their games, and I actually don't think it's bad. I think it's fine that if like they figured out how to do one thing and they're like, okay, this now needs to be in everything. Especially because a bathhouse makes sense in Inazuma. Like it makes sense there. So I'm not mad about it. I just think it's kind of funny that like literal weeks later, they're like, hey, so we did it in Genshin too. You're welcome. Also, I love that we're getting new locations for like beloved places this far in. Like Inazuma was what, like 3 years ago? Yeah, it was like 3-4 years ago. And I personally, like I've said it before, the Inazuma storyline, it had potential, but it wasn't my favorite. However, the characters are my special little guys, and I will never stop liking them. I have so much Kokumi merch, Ayaka merch. I love the Inazuma cast with my whole heart. Like it's my favorite. So yeah. I have a very strong connection and love for the Inazuma characters, so I'm not mad that we're going back and we have like time to spend with them again. I'm actually very excited for this. That being said, I will be pulling for the Fontaine character. Listen, I want to pull for Risley, but maybe if maybe when I go to edit my Archon Quest videos, I will change my mind because I feel like contentiously. I don't know if he was. See, the gang's all here. We even got Hazel. Like, that's so fun. And Kokomi, I'm so happy. This makes me so happy. I'm gonna have so much fun with this event. I don't even care if the story is bad. Chibi Miko in the bathtub. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Also, this little guy looks like a Tuskper. This one right here by the bar. This one. Yeah. Kokomi! What's Kokomi doing here? Kokomi, what are you doing? Guoba? What? Okay, hold on. I actually have to watch this because what's happening here? Traveler's Tales Anthology Chapter. This is the event, right? Hold on. I actually have to see what's happening here. What is the reason they designed this next event? What are our old friends up to? Okay. So my one fear that we're like going back to all of our favorite places a little bit early. It's right about that, because this is literally going back to all our favorite places and seeing all our favorite people again out of nowhere. It's not voiced in English, so I'm either gonna have to use a different voiceover or read everything myself, which I'll probably just end up reading everything myself because I don't want to have to just keep switching the voiceover language for it to make sense in whatever place we're at. Like we're going to see Amber. We're gonna have to like to Klee back to Liyue. Is Klee ever been to Liyue, or was it Inazuma? I think it was Inazuma. Why is House Guoba and Kokomi? This is really cute, actually. Wait, a trip with Kokomi, please. I love that. Traveler Tales Anthology Chapter. What is that? I need to hear more about this. Sleeper event. Oh, wait, so do we have to find the characters? This could be a really good event or a really annoying event. I might have to like I might end up looking up somebody else's guide at the end. Because if I have to go find them myself, I don't want to do that. Literally, they didn't even put the TCG update in the event overview. There's a TCG update. Did y'all know there's a TCG update again? They didn't even put it in the event overview. Oh my God. Just anyway. It's funny because I feel like very few people still play the Genshin Impact TCG mode. I say very few because I know there's people out there that probably still do. There's an auto battle. I didn't even know we had auto battle. But if they release those cards physically, globally, because they did release physical TCG cards for the Genshin Impact TCG in China only. So if they did that globally, instantly. You know how many people would come back to Genshin or like just start playing Genshin because of physical cards? I'm so serious. It looks like we will have some updates for like quality of life as well. Especially looks like with the realms, which could be nice. The teapot realms. Oh my God. Hold on. What did they put at the end here? What is this at the end? Why did they do like Otome game Mizuki? What is she singing? And why is it only in one of my ears? Oh, there's stereo sound. Oh my god, Mizuki. Oh my god, why? Does it sound like that?
Looks like it worked like a charm.
Right? Why does it sound like that?
Now all you need to do is hold on to this state of relaxation.
Not even that the VA like is doing bad job. No, the VA sounds great, but it's like they put a filter on this or something.
Stories and unknowns.
This is why it's not in the trailer. They just put in the special program only. So what the heck is this?
Careful on the road. A certain amount of fatigue is to
Be
be expected
careful
on
on the road.
Farewell.
Where are they going with this?
When you rest tonight, I hope only sweet dreams await.
What is this? Watch this be like nothing. Watch this actually. Oh, they had it at the beginning too. Okay, hold on. What was it? We're watching this in the opposite order, but what was it at the beginning? Why is it so loud? Like this, the one at the end sounds like if you've ever watched a YouTube video after it's gone through DMCA hell and the creator has used the remove background audio feature, that's what it sounds like half the time. It sounds distorted. Like they had to do like noise removal to take out the background music or something because it got DMCA copyright claimed and they didn't want to re-edit it. I say they, but I mean me. I've done this, so I know what it sounds like. I've also gone in my own footage and like denoised it to get out background audio because the video got DMCA'd and I actually do have time to re-edit the video. I've done that too, and that's what it sounds like. It sounds like they had to remove background noise or something because they got a copyright claim. That's what it sounds like. But the beginning part sounds fine, maybe? Maybe not.
Ready?
It's not as bad
Close your eyes.
at the beginning. The end was egregious, though. Maybe it's because there's more stuff in the end, in the beginning.
Now inhale nice and slow.
Like, they did stereo sound, which I don't think they did well with the stereo sound on this. Stereo sound being, like, when it's, like, you can feel it moving around you, almost like 3D-ish, but with sound. And I know Hoyoverse can do a good job with that because they do that for all the Zenless trailer videos and things. It's all stereo, as well as the game is stereo. So what?
Slight fragrance of a blossom in the air.
It's just, I know I've said this in the past,
Let it
and I keep being, like, proven correct, is that it feels like less effort is going into the marketing for Genshin when they definitely could do more with it.
Of a cloud.
Does this make sense? Like, I've seen Genshin do more over the years, and it feels like they took that effort and put it into their other games, unfortunately.
Let go of your troubles.
Which I'd rather than, like, have it be equal across all of, like, the 4 major games. And honestly, yeah, throw Tears of Themis in there. Give them some love. Tears of Themis doesn't get enough love, so all 5 of the Hoyoverse games. So that was just the beginning portion. I don't know why. I have a lot of questions after this, but also I am excited for 5.4 from a lore standpoint because it looks like I'm going to really enjoy, at the very least, even if I don't love the storyline they go with, if it's like one of those deep storylines that kind of borders on insensitive, I think I'm still going to enjoy picking it apart. And also just being back in Inazuma, there was enough shots of like fun times with friends, and I feel like I will enjoy it. And some of my favorite things, like I love a dramatic storyline, right? I love it. I don't necessarily love when everything is like going, like the whole thing is going super well. Like I like there to be drama. I like things to go poorly, quite frankly. So like the idea of like a comedic relief character, walk with me for a second. The idea of a comedic relief character being there to set up like everything's fine, we're having fun, guys, and then everything goes horribly and nothing could go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong. That's my favorite type of thing. All right. So I feel like that's kind of the vibes. I hit my microphone. I always hit my microphone. What's new? I've gone this long without hitting it though, but now I did. I feel like there's an opportunity to do that here. Oh no, it all went wrong. I feel like there's an opportunity for that here, and I'm excited to see that. Just, I hope this connects to whatever we had. I think it will connect to the last Inazuma event we had, because it seems like with Raiden being involved, it seems like it could. I hope it does, because I feel like that would be like that would be the perfect world scenario for me, and I want to see it, quite frankly. But yeah, I'm curious why Mizuki has a fake vision. Like, lots of questions going into this, and they're not all bad questions. It's not me questioning the marketing decisions. It's not all that. There's a little bit of that, but it's not all that. I was kind of hoping they would announce a online concert, though, because I was waiting for the IRL concert circuit to be done and over with, and I believe it is now. I know that we had a New York one as like one of the final dates in January, but I think it was early January, and I saw nothing about that, like, at all. Like, I saw nothing on my timelines about it. Did anyone go to that? Because I was going to, and then I didn't, because I forgot. I literally just forgot. Like, I was gonna, like, in December, make a decision, like, okay, if there's, like, maybe if I can get a resale ticket, and, like, hotels are cheap and flights and stuff, but it's New York at Christmas time-ish, so that's kind of abysmal. And then I just forgot about it entirely. So, yeah, that was Genshin 5.4. This ended up being much longer than I thought. I'm like, oh, it's a 5-minute trailer, but it's because they don't put all the information in the trailer. Anyways, that's it. Rant for another day, because I already did that rant today. We'll rant about it again, probably at 5.5, because I'll probably want to wake up at 6 in the morning again. But that is it. Like I said, I will have all 3 of the videos. Even though I didn't watch the full special program, I will still have it linked down below, because I did watch part of it. I will have that link down below. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more, and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next